ミランとしてはまだ時間ありますからね、ボールをしっかりキープして流れを引き寄せたいですよね。
そうですね。インターセプトを狙う AC ミランは現在このセカンドハーフ立ち上がりをビハインドという形で戦っています。
この後半の入り方で主導権が変わってきますからね。まずは相手より先に掴むことですよね。そしてもうこれ以上失点しないことが重要になりますよね。
折り返します。これは直接キーパーへ。後半の3分の1が経過しました。ソン・フンミン、ハーランド、ノルウェーカウンターを仕掛けていきます。ウーデゴーアへ素早いパスで攻め上がっていきます。ヘッゲル、ムサ、果敢なディフェンス。いやー、これは見事に相手カウンターを阻止しましたよね。
ちょっと焦るシーンだったと思いますけどもね、冷静な対応で素晴らしかったですよね。
ソン・フンミンからロバートソン、エンソ・フェルナンデス、メッシ。
ミランとしてはこの形を続けていきたいですよね。いい攻撃できてますからね。
相手にプレッシャーをかけていきたいところです。アカンジ、ボールはメッシへ。さあ残り15分、サイドを変えた形。さあここからの展開。ここは競り勝ちます。
ミランとしてはいい攻撃だったんですけどもね、焦りもありましたがね、もう一度丁寧につないで1点取りに行きたいですよね。
厳しくチェックします。メッシへ。 AC ミランは残り時間少ないですが、まずは追いつきたいところ。この状況いかがでしょうか。
ボールを奪ったら素早くカウンターを仕掛けたいですよね。もしくはロングボールを使ってパワープレーという選択肢もありますよね。
ソン・フンミンへ。エンソ・フェルナンデス、カイセド。
時間ないんで前へ行きたいところなんですけどもね。
ヤマル、渡ればチャンスですが、うまくお楽しみいただきます。このゲームの解説は元日本代表ミッドフィルダー北澤剛さんです。北澤さん、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。
まず前半見ていきましょう。サイドを紹介します。左から右に AC ミラン、画面右側がガーナ。さて北澤さん、今日の注目選手は誰になりましょうか。
そうですね、セメンヨでしょうね。圧倒的なスピードとパワーは迫力ありますよね。ボールを受けたら一気にゴールに迫って強力なシュートを狙ってくるので、相手にとっては脅威ですよね。しかも大事な試合でゴールを決める勝負強さもありますし、勢いに乗ったら手がつけられないですよね。
そうですね、相手にとっては要注意、脅威ということですね。シュートレンジです。ヤマル、前半17分を経過。メッシからオヤルサバル、抜けてくる。裏を狙う。
前半はちょっと硬い試合展開になってますよね。お互いにディフェンスは安定しているので、攻撃での工夫が見られるとシュートも打てるのかなと思いますけどもね。
カイセド、アカンジエ、ファンダイク、ソン・フンミンへ。メッシ、裏のスペースを狙う。シュート。
彼は枠に入れる技術も素晴らしいですよね。
さあミラン、先制ゴールを決めました。1対0。
これでペースを作りやすくなりましたよね。ただ相手も先制されたことで
シュート。いやー、これは北澤さん、
いやすごいな。動きのある展開になりましたよね。これでまた分からなくなりましたよね。
今のシュート前のボールコントロール、素晴らしかったですね。
これはトラップからのシュートへの流れが完璧でしたよね。
ガーナ、ここで追いつきました。
いやこれよく取り返しましたよね、取り返すだけのメンタルの強さもありますし、これは大きな1点になりますよね。
そうですね。オヤルサバルへスペースに出す。ヤマルが受ける。シュート。エンソ・フェルナンデス。ヌアマ上がっていけるか。ソン・フンミン、メッシ、エリシャ・オウス、ジョーダンがユーへヘディング
ね、ゴールを目指すっていうね、そういった意思が感じられますよね。
ミラン、なんとか相手カウンターをしのいだというシーンです。
攻守の切り替えが遅れてしまうと、こういう危ないシーンを作られてしまいますよね。向こうはカウンター得意なので、やはり狙ってる部分もあるんでしょうし、ボールを奪われた時の守備の意識はもう少し高く持っておきたいです。
ここまでいかがでしょう。
両チームとも得点できてますし、ここまで自分たちの目指すゲーム運びができていると思います。ですから相手のペースをどう崩していくか、そこがポイントになってきますよね。
シュート。
そうですね、相手のディフェンスを見事に崩した感じですよね。やっぱり少しでもシュートコースが空くとしっかり決めてきますよね。こういう一瞬の隙を見逃さない正確なフィニッシュというのも素晴らしかったですよね。サポーターにとっては最高の展開になりましたよね。
そうですね。ロバートソン、ソン・フンミン、左から上がっていきます。スルーパスを出す。この位置でボールを受けます。危ないところでしたが、なんとか切り抜けます。メッシからソン・フンミン、奪います。
今の攻撃良かったですよね。形は作れているので、これを続けてなんとかゴールをこじ開けたいところですよね。
そうですね、残り時間積極的にいきたいですよね。ヤマル、彼のパスでスコアを動かすことはできるのか。セメイヨ、
スペースを狙った。
これはどうだ。
攻守の切り替えも早いですよ。
エンソ・フェルナンデス、ここはカットします。ファンダイク、アカンジエ、アレクサンダー・アーノルド、サイドを変えた形。このパスがつながります。
ここ来ましたよ。
ロバートソン、
いい展開ですね。
さあフリーだ。さあソン・フンミン、ソン・フンミン、ゴールに吸い込まれるような素晴らしいシュート。
キーパーの位置も見てましたかね。取れない位置にボールを置いていくような技ありのシュートでしたね。
今日のゲーム見どころ満載です。このゴールでさらに面白くなってきました。
精神的には追いついた側の方が若干有利でしょうかね。まあどちらにしても体力的にはきつい時間帯なんで、あとはもう気持ちですよね。今のはいい攻撃でしたよね。試合も終盤ですからね、これを続けてこのまま決定機につなげたいですよね。いいボールですよ。
さあソン・フンミン、
時間と得点の状況を踏まえてどうやって攻撃に持っていくかですよね。
さあもうアディショナル解説はおなじみ元日本代表ミッドフィルダー北澤剛さんです。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
それでは今日のゲーム見てまいりましょう。強豪同士がぶつかる90分、トッププレーヤーの共演を堪能しましょう。
そうですね、どちらも実力がありますからね、面白い試合になるでしょうね。
スペースを使う、飛び出した。この位置で受ける。 絶好の位置で受ける。ゴール、ポルトガル。
高い位置からの守備が効いてましたけど、チームとしての意思が統一されてますよね。フィニッシュも完璧で見事なカウンターですよね。
さあミラン、この序盤に早くも失点するゲーム展開になりましたね。
相手のパフォーマンスが良かったのもありますけどもね、やはり入りが良くないと後に影響しますよね。この立ち上がりは主導権を握るための特に大事な時間帯なので集中しなければいけないですよね。
そうですね。ここで丁寧にコントロール、柔らかいパス。このパスはキーパーへ。ソン・フンミンがパスを出しましたが意図が合いませんでした。
ミランとしてはここで傷口をこれ以上広げないことですよね。まだ前半中盤なんでリスクを冒す時間帯でもないですからね。
来たぞ。クロスはディフレクション、コーナーキック。さあビティーニャ、どうだ。さあどうだ、シュート、ドボッソ。これはどうだ。ベルナルド・シウバ、相手のマークをうまく外し確実に打ち込んできました。北澤さん、このゴールどうご覧になりますか。
そうですね、ラストパスの質が非常に高かったですよね。受け手の方も相手の位置を確認して冷静にゴールに流し込みましたよね。一瞬の判断でしたけどお互いのシュートの意識の高さが生んだゴールでしたね。
さあポルトガル、得点を重ね2対0という展開。
ポルトガルとしてはイメージ通りの展開じゃないですかね。これで余裕を持ってプレーできますし、チームにとっても重要なゴールになったんじゃないですかね。このまま無失点でいきたいところですよね。
そうですね。オヤルサバルから左サイド、オヤルサバルからソン・フンミン、ブルーノ・フェルナンデス。 AC ミランがこの残り時間ビハインドでの状況でどういった意識が大事なんでしょうか。
そうですね、点は入らなくても攻めていい形を作って後半につなげていきたいですよね。
メッシからオヤルサバル、渡ればチャンスですがうまく噛み合いませんでした。ビティーニャ、ネビス、クリスティアノ・ロナウドに渡る。カイセド、カットに行きます。もう一度組み立てます。アレクサンダー・アーノルドですね。
特に45分で2-0というのは一番危険な点数でもあるんですよね。
ポルトガル対 AC ミランではこの後も引き続き試合をお楽しみください。後半ゲームはスタートしています。
さらに得点が開いてしまうとちょっと厳しくなってしまいますからね。まずは後半の入り積極的に仕掛けて1点返したいですよね。
メッシから右サイド、サイドのペドロネト。
ミランとしてはちょっとまだリズムが悪いんですけど、なんとかまず1点欲しいですよね。
ファンダイク、カイセド、インターセプトを狙う。ソン・フンミンへ。ここまでご覧になっていかがですか、北澤さん。
ミランとしては少しまずい展開ですよね。流れを変えるにはベンチワークが選手同士のコミュニケーション、そのあたりが鍵になってくると思うんですけどもね。
ブルーノ・フェルナンデス、
ここからですね、空いてますからね、縦行きたいところですよね。
クリスティアノ・ロナウドからブルーノ・フェルナンデス、メッシ、ネトからネビス、エンソ・フェルナンデス。さあ右サイドから上がっていくカイセド、ヤマルへ。ここはかわせません。ビティーニャ、自分で行く、囲む、人数をかけます。メッシ、後半ももう3分の2が経過しています。さあ左へ預けて、これがつながります。メッシ、ここで受けて
精度の高いプレーヤーを投入してきましたよね。決定的なラストパスに期待したいですよね。
ベルナルド・シウバ、ビティーニェから左へ、ビティーニェからペドロネト、裏へのスルーパス。
ミランとしては今日はちょっと噛み合ってなかったですけど、このまま終わってほしくないですよね。
アレクサンダー・アーノルド、さあ左サイドへ、さあ裏を狙っていきましたが、これは合いません。
ミランとしては先ほどからなかなかシュートまでいけてませんけどもね、そういう守り方をされてますよね。
ブルーノ・フェルナンデス。
Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Oh, he's all alone, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Haaland.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat.
Chance for a shot! Camavinga crosses it in here. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. Milan still to be breached at this point. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Camavinga. He's beaten the last man. Camavinga had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal.
Pretty robust defending. Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I've been quite impressed with some of the defending in this half. You're taking on a quality side here, but the way this team have stuck to their task, individually and collectively, very good.
Yeah, you've taken the words out of my mouth, Jim.
Well, you really have to admire their togetherness and their concentration and their spirit, because defensively they look very, very tight still.
Certainly just. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are way up the break. And we are back on the way.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Goes for a truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
After 66 minutes is number 10.
They've got another one, and this might happen. That is good alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Driving forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relent! Continue to do their thing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was a pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were
Lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater...
Shoots! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Is getting scary.
After 82 minutes is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this? Pass just didn't quite work. Oh no, what has happened here? Jimenez. Neymar. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Borussia Dortmund have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies.
Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was a shame the finish let him down. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Camavinga. Milan still to be breached at this point. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Goal! Milan! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Goalkeeper.
After 21 minutes.
So, a surprise breakthrough. Interesting. Alexander-Arnold. Milan are enjoying this surprise lead. This might spell chance, surely! And no mistake! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Really clever finish.
Number 11.
They've got another one, and this might happen. Alexander-Arnold. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Picked out, brilliant chance! Relentless, just relentless. In a trice, and they are soaring.
Pretty much perfect.
Number 11.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the shot! And there's a goal!
Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 10.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's got away. Wriggles his way through. Oh, important interception. It's out for a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jimenez. And it's Messi. That's the end of the first 45.
Position. Let me be clear about that, Peter. But facing opponents who are hard to stop when they do get going requires a whole new level of concentration.
Milan look as though they have this game won. Tries a shot! No, it's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Musiala. Musiala. Oh, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. It's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to...
You can't blame them.
57 minutes is...
And there scores his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
6 minutes.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get it through? Oh, chance for a shot! Musiala. Now it's Kane.
Borussia Dortmund seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He is remarkable.
Much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a really well-measured ball. Look at the space here. Shoots! Sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The goal
Is no longer an option.
Number 11.
How many? Just how many?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kane. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that
There will
simple.
be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. He's looking wide. Great ball. Can he finish? And that has flown about to occur.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It's a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Pressing high and with purpose.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Pete.
He's having a hit!
Straight away, he was never going to get to it.
Number 11.
A surprising start, to say the least. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Oh, that's... And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as much on. And he's found a way past. Euphoria! Utopia! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on now. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. He's on his own! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Jimenez. Yamal. Now it's Kane. All the way back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's played it back. He'll try for... It's bounced back off the post. Fagioli. To Messi. And it's Fagioli. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's looking wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he finish? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That do get going requires a whole new level of concentration.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back on the way. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the finish! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it caught here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Now he's picked his way through. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Good ball, good take. Now it's Yamal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Donnarumma. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the up.
Peter did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
As if 3 weren't enough. This utopian. Speedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot, and again. Oh, almost a...
Substitution number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Kane. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Caicedo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Great position here. Tries a shot! And there's a goal!
The goal scorer.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 10.
Always goal side.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Coach shoots! And yes, it's there!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are...
Coming on the field, number 11.
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 14.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Picked out brilliantly. He's beaten the great chance, and no mistake.
The whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many just... Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so... Played into the... Getting up there! Goal! Switzerland! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7, Real Embolo.
Wolves unexpectedly behind. And here's Embolo. Nice bit of trickery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Akanji. Vargas. Fernandez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Vargas. Nicely weighted ball. Otamendi gets a foot in here. Otamendi. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Now it's to Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandes. That is good alertness. Vargas. And this is Embolo. Now there's a... Can he finish? And the finish, it's sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dead.
Are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Alvedi. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. Embolo. Granit Xhaka. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking tidy in possession here. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the...
Fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Martinez. Zakaria.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tagliafico wins the duel this time. Paz. Martinez. Now it's Simeone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60 minutes played. Now it's Freuler. Caught offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paredes. Now Martinez. Simeone. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Fernandes does well not to be outdone there. That is good strength. Vargas. Now it's Embolo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Okafor. That is a brilliant interception. Simeone.